Morning. So, are you up against some tough odds in the day ahead, or this week, or this quarter, or this year, or in your life? If so, then the story of this remarkable human being should give you just the shake of the shoulders that you might need. Loretta Claiborne was born August 14th, 1953. She was the middle of 7 children in a poor single-parent family. Born partially blind and intellectually challenged, she was unable to walk or talk until the age of 4, and she wore diapers until she was age 30. When Loretta was 6 years old, the social worker recommended that she be institutionalized. Loretta recalled, "I didn't know what an institution was," she said. "I thought I was going to a private school and I was excited. Miss Dorothy next door brought me a box filled with white clothes as a going away present. I didn't know anything, but I was getting stuff that my brothers and sisters didn't have, and I was getting to go to a fancy school. I got new pajamas and everything," she said. Teased and ridiculed in her hometown, Loretta would have done anything to get out. But upon arriving at the institution and getting ready to hand over Loretta, her mother Rita decided to go against the social worker's advice and instead kept her at home with her. By the time Loretta reached 10th grade, the school system was experimenting with alternatives to classroom education. They called the program School to Work. The program meant busing from school to a workshop to do odd jobs. Loretta hated taking the bus, so she ran to work instead. Running also became an outlet for her, a way to kind of get away from everything and all the things that were wrong with her. That passion for running would be a life-changing thing for Loretta. Her mother started making her run every day. She would go down to the church hall, practice with a group. She begged her mother to let her quit, but she didn't understand the point of the exercise. Little did she know the practices she was forced to attend were Special Olympics practices. In the spring of 1971, she was invited to go to the Central Middle School for the first Special Olympic Games of her life. For the first time in her life, people were cheering for her. She was having fun and for once getting a moment in the spotlight, something only her brothers and sisters and people on TV usually got. Other people, something that day changed in Loretta's heart. Loretta said, "I finally belonged to something. No place on earth ever had loved me back, but not anymore. At Special Olympics, I belonged." In the 20 years that followed, Loretta never stopped running. She raced hundreds of times and collected dozens of medals. Loretta Claiborne went on to run 27 marathons. She even ran the Boston Marathon twice, and the first time she finished amongst the top 100 women running it. And after being asked to speak at the Special Olympics, she became the only athlete elected to the Special Olympics International Board of Directors and speaks all around the world, teaching the lessons she learned as a result of her troublesome childhood and lifelong disability. Running is not the only part of her life. She also holds a 4th-degree black belt in karate, communicates in 4 different languages, and holds 2 honorary doctorate degrees. In 2012, she was invited to give a TED Talk on the subject of fearlessness and intellectual disability. Hollywood made a movie about her life, the Loretta Claiborne story, and it aired on television networks around the world. She still struggles with reading and many tasks that require school smarts, so to speak, but not with life smarts. Loretta has doubted herself because of what people told her when she was young, but now she advises people like her to find an opportunity and to seize it. Be the best that you can be and never let anyone else doubt you. Truer words were never spoken. Loretta Claiborne is an example to all of us. She stood facing the impossible, but with determination beat all the odds, even when the odds and people were against her. We all might not be facing the same difficult odds as Loretta, but the lessons still apply. With determination, nothing is impossible. So this morning, pull up your sleeves, stand tall, use your determination, and overcome any seemingly impossible obstacle ahead of you. And hey, if you have friends, family, or teammates that need to be reminded of their greater potential, forward this Darren daily to them and encourage them to subscribe. Who's another person, historically or somebody that you know personally, who has beat the odds through sheer determination? Share that with us in the comments.